So have you started planning 2019 yet? Maybe let's do a little bit of that today. Well, hello brothers and sisters, welcome to Mission Zero. If this is your first time here, my name is Shawn, and this is Battle Cry, the show where we give you a motivational theme that will carry you through a more positive week. It is New Year's Eve 2018. I still sort of can't believe this, that we are in the future, like it's almost 2020, and that's just crazy. I'll think about this for a second. Most of our science fiction has now occurred in the past. Isn't that crazy? The thing that I would like to talk about today is setting positive habits. So one of the things that I think, tend to do a lot around the beginning of the year is decide big, grand goals and these huge habits that we're gonna have, and they just crumble under the weight of not really planning how to do it. What I want to talk about today are 4 things all of us can do to start better, more positive habits that will bring us to an even brighter 2020 if we can just keep them up. Never, brothers and sisters, doubt that I love you and care about your entertainment and visual interests, because it is 33 degrees out here, which is really, really, really cold to me. But I just can't stand the thought of filming a bunch of videos inside my house and boring you with these backgrounds. Anyway, that's gonna drive me to go through these a little quickly, so that's good for you. The first one that I want to talk about, the first positive habit we can form, is to say I love you more. Now, I don't just mean literally saying the words I love you, although yes, do that more. Tell your family, tell your friends more often that you love them. But I'm talking about speaking love to people, showing caring. This is a thing that doesn't take any time whatsoever. You can smile at a person warmly, you can greet someone, you can do any of a million things to show somebody you love them. That connectedness that is formed by showing love will bring you so much more love. And so that is the first thing we can do, the first positive habit to form: say I love you more. The second good habit that we can form is a little bit like that first one, and it plays off of it, and that is to let go of more. I've been talking for the last couple weeks about kind of how we deal with the struggles in our lives and the things that we do in social media and the ways that we treat each other that aren't great. And this is a thing we can do very, very simply to start to cure that. And it is, when you run across that thing on social media or in a conversation or on the bus to work or whatever, when you run across that thing that would make you innately go, no, let me tell you my opinion here because you're wrong. Chew that down. Just bypass it. Just let it go. When that person cuts you off in traffic, instead of screaming and yelling at them, just take a beat, breathe in, let it go. All you have to do is make the conscious effort, and you will get better at it. And a year from now, you may find that you are living in a radically different life as a result of it. Just let things go. The third good habit that we can form is to pray more. Now, if you're not a Christian, don't attach too many points and weights to what I'm saying here, because this applies to everybody, whether you believe in Jesus Christ or not. When I say pray more, what I'm saying is get more used to paying attention to what you want out of the world and voicing that. Right? This is the majority of prayer, is to seek strength from God or to ask for something from God. And I know that sounds selfish and people don't like to talk about it like that, but that's what it is, right? It's a conversation between you and God about what you're looking to do, and you're seeking some instruction or feedback. Well, it turns out, even if you're not a Christian, that moment of reflection and prayer is exceptionally helpful because it allows you to clarify what it is you're looking for, and sometimes it will allow you to catch yourself in something that is selfish or bad for you. So that's the third one, is pray more. Which brings us to the last habit we can form, and that is to be more grateful. Now, I've talked about this a lot over the last recent weeks, but it's a really important one because it can help to enable the other three. And it is, again, so simple to just stand here and say, look, I'm freezing, but thank you, God, that the wind is low enough that I can record this video. Thank you that I have loyal viewers who watch and who get meaning out of my messages and whom I can, I hope, bring value to. That simple act of saying thank you, not only to the people in our lives, but to God or even to ourselves. Thank you, Shawn, for having the dedication to get up and fulfill your obligation. Right? These simple acts of gratitude can transform your life. It can help you to pray. It can help you to say, I love you more. It can help you to let go of things, to just practice gratefulness. So there's the 4 habits that all of us can start for 2019, that if we can just hang on to them, all 4 of them, super, super short, if you can just hang on to them for a year, your life, I can guarantee you, will be vastly more positive and vastly more enjoyable, and you will have much more of that gladness I've been talking about, that exuberant gladness as you roll into 2020. Take the time to say I love you more. Take the beat to let go of more. Take a few more minutes out to pray about what it is you're looking for, and be more grateful. So I hope that you can take this message and use it to be even you-ier than you were before. And may God pour out the blessings of temperance and the love and obedience and support of yourself to accomplish these things. And may He bless our entire year as productive and more integrated and together. And I love you so, so much. Peace out.